I'm in Tbilisi, sitting in a beautiful old-style hotel, the Hotel Margot, and it actually hangs over the hillside over the Kura River. The river flows through the city right down the middle, and it's this murky olive-green colour, probably because we've had so much rain. So I've just come out of Egypt from an amazing 2-week, 5-star spiritual retreat, and which was just heavenly, so activating, so many learnings from the heart, and I really feel as though I've expanded my vessel. And then to land in Tbilisi, and I didn't understand why to begin with. I chose it because I still need to be out of Europe, but now I know why. It feels so cool without trying. It's a little bit grungy without trying, which is kind of my aesthetic. You just don't have to try too hard. You kind of get sized up a little bit. And I think that's maybe the Soviet aesthetic coming through. And you notice that in the architecture too. It's such a mix. There's Soviet brutalist architecture. There's this beautiful red roofs of European architecture. And then there's also the Asian influence as well, from Iran and even further east, all the stans, all the conquerors that have been through Tbilisi. I was wondering why there were so many church spires. Every cobbled corner I went around, there'd be a church spire. And it's especially during the Soviet regime. And I didn't quite understand that until I met quite a few Georgians who, they didn't even need to explain it to me, but it's like they held the religious resistance of the Soviet regime. They held their stand. It's not quite the wording I'm looking for, but you get what I'm meaning. They really stood up for what they believed and held on to that. So a lot of the churches were changed into storage units, or some of them were destroyed, but not many. There's still a lot of them around. And it just shows, even though there is a regime, people still hold on to their beliefs, their cultural beliefs, their religious beliefs. And for me, that's important as I travel and make my way around the world. Tbilisi for me is enriching. It's my time to actually take a moment after Egypt to ground, to settle, to just be me, and to just flow and let all of the things I felt and took on in Egypt to integrate, to settle like a Tetris puzzle, if you like.
The walls that whisper. The world is constantly reshaping itself through conflict, ideology, technology, power and fear. And through all of it, people stay clear on who they are and what they stand for. Stay true to yourself even when everything changes.